Yo, what is going on guys? Handish here, and today Trials of Osiris has returned on another map, and this week it is the Drifter, which is a pretty interesting map. Firstly, because I do believe this is the second time we've actually had a Taken King map inside of Trials of Osiris in year 2, which is pretty interesting, but it's cool as well to kind of see how a map like this will play out. It's different from Widow's Court last week, of course, which is very distinctly a sniper map. And this is an interesting map because I feel like on this map it's kind of, there's a less distinct and obvious playstyle that kind of you can take on this map. I think it gives more equal opportunity for sniping or shotgunning, you know, say that they were the chosen styles of play. There are more opportunities to do either on this map, which is pretty interesting, and I feel like people will be able to play their preferred playstyle kind of more easily and more flexibly perhaps than on other maps. Although having said that, people really do enjoy shotgunning on this map, so that's something to look out for. But I'm going to kind of mention a few things I've noticed while playing on this map. So it's quite a standoffish map, and I feel like you have to be really careful if you're pushing on this map. We tended to kind of stay back, get to a point where we can see where the enemies are, but not be kind of pushing, because people do tend to stay round corners and behind doorways and things like that, kind of hard scoping and kind of nading onto the doorway, and getting team shot by nades in doorways on this map is absolute suicide essentially. You know, it's very easy to be killed very quickly, so just kind of be careful, don't push too much, take kind of your time and don't take the bait, and play their game if they are kind of camping back. So that's something to kind of think about. If you're sniping on this map, obviously just know the lines of sight is kind of the best thing. Know the obvious lines of sight anyway, and then kind of learn and adapt to where people are challenging you and things like that. One thing that makes kind of tracking targets and target acquisition on this map a little bit more tricky is that there are kind of multiple levels and these vertical kind of platforms and things like that, and that generally, you know, makes it more difficult to see where people are. And I feel like you have to be a little bit faster whether you're sniping or just generally you know, playing PvP on maps that have more layers like this. They can be just a little bit more tricky, so that's something to think about as well. Interestingly, you spawn kind of on your left and right sides, and the heavy ammos are pretty much as quick to go left or right, so a lot of the time in heavy ammo engagements you will kind of bump into the enemy team. They'll take your heavy, or you know, be going the same way as you essentially, and when people split up it can be kind of pretty complicated, so that's something to kind of think about. Have a good strategy, whether you know someone's going to push on their own onto one heavy, whether you're all going to kind of stick together. If you are having a problem with it, I would stick together when you go to a heavy, just to give yourself, you know, that backup that you need. Get one heavy, and you know, if someone's there, kind of try your best to deal with them, and then of course you can move on after that. So that's a few things that I've noticed about this map. It's a little bit interesting. People are very aggressive with shotguns on this map from the experience I've had so far, but that doesn't mean to say you can't snipe them, because there are a lot of long lines of sight and, you know, ways that you can play on this map. So definitely something to think about. But anyway guys, let me know down below if you've played much Trials on this map, or if you have any tips for other people playing on this map. I think it's a pretty fun and interesting map to play on, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Drop a like and comment down below if you have, and hit that subscribe button to see a lot more Destiny content. But for now, you guys take it easy, and I'll catch you very soon.